Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I want to get into two easy but very fun Creedence Clearwater Revival songs that have a very bluesy element to them. This is a great video even if you're a beginning guitarist. These songs aren't too difficult. Let's get right into them. Alright, the first song I want to show you is Suzie Q. It sounds like this. Amazing blues riff there. This song was written by Dale Hawkins in 1957. He's got a great original version of this, and Creedence covered this in 1968. All right, I'll put the tab on the screen here. Let's get right into it. I'm going to do repetitions with you of little sections. All right, just follow along with me. All right, hit your open 6th string. Now hit your 2nd string 3rd fret, the D note. Now hit your 3rd string 2nd fret, and then the open 3rd string. Okay, let's just work on that. Sounds like this. Already sounds like blues, right? Do it with me. Ready, go. One more time. Ready, play. Okay, now on your 4th string, do the following. Hit the 2nd fret of the 4th string. Now hit your open 4th string, and then hammer that 2nd fret back. It sounds like this. Do that again. Okay, practice that a little bit if you need to. And then hit the 4th string one more time after all of that. So it sounds like the 4th string 2nd fret. So it sounds like this. Ready, go. Ready, play. Let's put it all together from the beginning. Ready, go. One more time. Ready, go. Okay, memorize that. Pause the video if you need to and memorize that. Don't go past it until you've got that part down. Now, we're almost finished, actually. The next thing you're going to do is on your 5th string, hit your open A string, which is the 5th string, and then hit the 2nd fret. That's all you do on the 5th string in this riff. All right, so it's, and then finish that by hitting your open 4th string. Okay, so it goes like this. All right, we got one more note. Hit your 6th string 3rd fret, the G note, and if you want to, give it a nice little bend or a little vibrato there, make it sound real bluesy, okay? Here is the entire thing. I'll go real slow. If you want to play along with me, play along with me. Just read that tab. Ready, play. Do it again. All right, that is the main riff to Suzie Q. That's what he's doing during the verses. Now, when he says, Suzie Q, I love you, he plays 3 chords, right? This is kind of sort of all that happens in the song are these 2 parts. There are a lot of great solos, of course, in the song that I'm not doing in this video. But here's the chorus of the song. Grab an A chord, okay? It's on the screen there in the tab for you. So grab an A chord. Now, down, down, up, down, go. Down, down, up, down. Just do that. You can strum it however you like, but that's a nice way to do it. Now, you have an option here. The next chord is a C chord. All right, let's just do a regular C chord. Okay, you can do that if that's what's easiest for you. I do believe he actually does it like this. A lot of people do it like this. This is a kind of a weird chord, but it's a good one to get used to doing. Put your 1st finger on the 5th string 3rd fret, and then kind of with your ring finger, bar down across the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string. So you're holding 3 strings, kind of flatten your fingers. So they're not too hard to do. It might be a little uncomfortable at first. The 1st string is dead in these chords. We don't play the 1st string, but this is another way to play a major chord. So you have your option. You have a C chord, just play a normal C if you want. I like this way in this song because of what's about to happen. All you do is hit it twice, and then drag it backwards 1 fret to the 2nd fret. That's a B chord. That's the chorus of the song. Listen to me play it once. It sounds like this. So A chord, C launches back into the other riff. So it's really, really cool. Play that chorus with me. Ready, go. C, B. One more time. Ready, go. All right, and then it goes right back into the tune there. That is how you play Suzie Q by Creedence Clearwater Revival. Okay, this is how you play Green River by Creedence Clearwater Revival on guitar. Sounds something like this. Right? Similar to Suzie Q. It's a little more intense maybe than Suzie Q, but still very, very playable thing. All right, let's get right into it. I'll put the tab up here. Here's a super common blues thing. If you don't know this already, you need to learn how to do this because this is in a million songs, right? Very common thing to do. All right, the first thing he kind of does is it's kind of an E chord, but you can just play the power chord if you want to, just the second fret of your fifth string, second fret of your fourth string, and then just hit the low strings, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, now here's that blues thing. Position your fingers like this. Put your first finger on the second string, first fret, the C note, and then put the second finger on the third string, second fret. You see that you're holding this little shape. Now, strike that together and immediately slide 2 frets. Practice that. That is one of the most common movements when you're playing blues guitar, at least in the key of E. So what John Fogerty does in this is this old traditional blues thing. He starts there on the second fret, and in the tab it says it's sort of a random slide, but do start kind of on the first and second fret. So watch this. Do that. All right, practice doing that. You're going to see that in a billion blues songs. All right, so that's how he starts it. So he goes. All right, after he does that, he comes down to the second fret of the third string and then plays that, and then the open third string G. All right, so it sounds like this. All right, pause the video and practice that a little bit if you want to. Come back real quick and let's do it together. I'll go slowly. All right, ready? 2, 3, 4. Great little riff there. Super traditional blues. All right, now we're using this, what we call the E blues scale, the E pentatonic minor scale, which is something I'll get into later. Now, we're going to continue the riff like this, right? On your fourth string, just like in Suzie Q, the same notes really, hammer that second fret and then hit it again. Okay, so okay. Now on your fifth string, hammer the second fret. Open to second fret and then hit the fourth string. Okay, so let's do that. Again. All right, now let's follow through a little bit further here. Hit your sixth string third fret and then hit your second fret of the fourth string, the E note. Okay, so we have this so far. Practice it that way. Just add a couple notes at a time and then go back and repeat. Go back and repeat. Let's do that again. Ready, go. All right, now hit your open sixth string. And then your fourth string again, second fret. Okay, so we have this. All right, and let's finish it off by hammering the fifth string, second fret from the open. And then on the fourth string, pick the open fourth string, and then the second fret. All right, so all together it sounds like this. All right, so a lot of rhythm in that song. You really have to listen to it to kind of get the feel. But do those repetitions and it'll come to you. In the verses of the song, he does another great traditional blues thing. Grab an E chord, just big rock and roll E chord, third string, first fret, right? It's on the screen there for you. Fifth string, second fret, fourth string, second fret. Down, 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 up, that's a good rhythm that you can use in this song. Now, on your 3rd string, 2nd fret, do a really hard bend. Bend it up, and then hit your 1st string. Okay, it's a really cool thing to do. He goes like this. And then what he does the thing from the intro again. He goes. All right, so all together the verses are like this. Right. In the song, he does a lot of variations of that, but I'm just giving you a very learnable thing to do. Okay, so that's the verses of the songs. The chorus of the song, last part we need to talk about, is just 3 chords, really. It's on the screen there for you. So it's an E chord. You do that same sort of rhythm. To a C chord. A chord. And then you play the intro again. That's the chorus of the song. It's a very, very simple idea, but really beautiful song by CCR there. That's how you play Green River. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.